Hello, everybody. Sorry we're running a couple minutes late, but we have audio this time, so that's a plus. I made sure the audio worked before we went live. So, thank you all for joining, and thanks for waiting. We were just waiting for a couple people to log on and deal with some technical issues, because that's what happens here. Before we start, a couple quick announcements. I know we said we were going to do our live in person this coming Friday. That was a big fat lie. Due to scheduling and stuff, we ended up having to move it, so our live will be our in-person live game where we all sit around a table and roll real actual dice. Will be next Friday, September 1st, starting at 7 p.m. And we will be doing another one-shot. This is something that I will be running, something that I've wanted to run for a while, based off of a meme, which is hilarious. A game.
Oh no.
A game that I have dubbed Amnesia, where we sit around. The players don't know what they're playing. They have blank character sheets, and through roles and context clues, their goal is to not only survive, but to figure out what the fuck they're playing. So, should be a
it's Rhett, a one shot.
Exactly.
D&D.
D&D. Should be...
I won.
Yeah, you won. Should be a lot of fun. Should be interesting, to say the least. I have a lot of fun plans planned, so we'll see what happens. Before we continue, Scott, say the thing.
Hi. We have Patreon, and we would love your support. Go to patreon.com/thosenaturalones. You can support the stream. There are many levels to choose from, all with their own benefits. Base level, there's access to our Discord server. You can watch the crazy stuff that we share with each other during the stream. There's also merch at higher levels and even opportunities to advertise. So please check that out, patreon.com/thosenaturalones. And one of those levels is a weekly shout out. So I'd like to thank our Mishra level patrons, Lesson 4 Marlat and Don Marlat. Thank you for your continued support. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, check it out. Other than that, anything else that I'm missing?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Make sure you like us on Twitch, Trovo, YouTube, Kick, TikTok, Facebook, Threads, Instagram. I think that's it. I don't know.
Wherever you can find a podcast.
Podcasts, those are a thing. Audio version. All of our audio listeners, thank you so much. Linktree in the description. Check it out. I think that's it. Sam, give us the recap. What happened?
So the last time we were doing this, Orpheus bonded with the Sun Sword, which it did not like one bit, and made sure to tell Arnon about. The party experimented with magical paints to create lead to see if we could hide things from magical detection. We left Miss Swiss in the safe care of Irina and donned our Stradzzi-provided outfits for the meeting at Castle Ravenloft. With a coachman provided for us, we hid our belongings in the church and made our way to the castle. After being dropped off at the gate, we were ushered through by Strahd's manservant Rahadin, who told us all about the other guests who had arrived. Arnon, remembering the story of Strahd, identified 3 of the guests as Strahd's inquisitors. It was revealed that Strahd was trapped, just like everyone else in Barovia, and he offered to one party member in particular the opportunity to take over his rule so that he could leave. We concluded the session with the other diners dispersing, leaving us to roam the castle with safety for the time being. Unless we muck it up.
Unless you muck it up, indeed. And that is where we will pick up. You are all sitting around this dining room table, roaring fire on one end, closed door on the other. Candles, sconces, and everything adorn the walls behind you. Half the table is now empty. There's still food, there's still wine, there's still ales of different kinds. Cornucopia of lavish food stuffs in front of you. And the night is yours.
I would like to know my menu of ales. Feel this is important.
So there's not a huge selection, but there's a kind of a dark.
Various is more than one. So I'm intrigued.
You have a very dark, stout-looking ale, and then there's also kind of a lighter kind of lager, something a little more amber in color.
Is he one of those people where you ask for the wine list and he says red or white?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, what about blush? And then he just pours both
Yeah.
into the same glass.
Point of order, what time is it currently?
Mid to late afternoon, probably 4-ish, 4 or 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I believe his terms were we would have safety until morning.
Yeah, you are free to enjoy the comforts of his castle until the morning, however. What you do. He also said make sure he would strongly suggest staying out of the lower levels because he cannot guarantee your safety down there.
Did we pass like a library?
Maybe that's what he wants us to do.
Right?
He wants us to go to the lower levels?
He's hiding something good down there.
Or something bad.
For him.
You're making a lot of assumptions.
I feel like we just get the layout of the place and get the fuck out of here.
I'm with Arnon.
I'm good with. Well, hold on. What's our current jug? Our jug situation. Like, what is in our jug?
I think
If I say let's fill our jug.
Had it last?
Did we bring the jug?
I think, isn't the jug? I'm pretty sure the jug is in the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
It's a daily thing. I
Damn it.
deactivated it today, so whatever we want when we get back.
Great.
Milk.
I'm good.
And we can steal all this shit after we kill him, so
Fair.
no sense
I'm in.
trying to steal
Dilly
him.
dallying. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we should wander around and get the layout of the place.
You think he'd
Agree.
miss a fork?
Maybe we should look for secret doors or secret passages.
Yeah.
And maybe look for any rooms that have maps on them with lots of strings strung between different locations.
And maybe,
The
just maybe,
conspiracy room?
Yeah.
maybe he has something important to him here that
But
we
definitely-
can use to lure him to us instead of having to fight him on his own territory.
Like a diary
Ooh.
with all his crushes in it.
Yeah. So, since we're gonna check out the layout, can we, like, how far gone is he at this point? Like, how clear are we to kind of do whatever we want without being caught with whatever that may be?
They only bamfed out probably less than 5 minutes ago at this point.
Yeah, didn't you hear the organ music?
Listen, there's constant music in my head. I never not hear music.
Oh, okay.
Butcher's going to get up and start looking for secret passages because he's really good at that.
Go ahead and make an
Well, you're a
investigation
bard.
check.
I rolled a 7 on the die, so my total is 7.
Don't notice anything out of the ordinary. This is a very well put together room.
Want some
Tapestries and everything are really pretty on the walls.
You're really good at this, Arnon. I should be following your lead.
I'll help you take a look. Yeah.
How about me with a 25?
All right, Rhett.
Wow.
How about me with a 25?
How about you with a 25? Because Arnon also is enthralled by the tapestries and wall hangings around here,
I'm still pissy.
as is Gwen.
I mean,
However,
I was really talky.
Rhett.
Hey, Gwen, what was your total on that roll?
4.
4. Butcher
It
rolled
was-
better than you?
Laughable. Yeah.
Rhett.
Wow.
You see everybody looking around, and you start looking around the perimeter of this room as well.
With a chalice in hand.
With a
I'm
chalice, of
drinking
course,
while
with a
looking.
chalice in hand, just kind of leisurely strolling around the room. You come up to the fireplace and you notice a couple scratch marks on the wall to one side. You kind of take a closer look. You peer in and you notice a thin little space crack between the back where the fireplace itself hits the back wall. Small, and you kind of put your hand up.
Like brick.
Yeah, it's all big brick, and kind of put your hand up, and you feel a slight breeze coming through that.
Do I see any light coming through it?
No,
like
there's
other than like that doesn't look like firelight. You know, like it's not reflection of light. Like, do I see like light coming through it?
no. It seems to be pretty dark, but you do feel a breeze coming through it.
All right, I'm going to waltz myself over to Elric and share that information with him quietly. So that we can kind of like share that amongst the group, but I don't feel like everyone's gone far enough away yet.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Do you think it's worth mentioning to everyone else? I mean, it seems like a pretty big deal, but I don't know how far away our new friends are that like to clothe us.
The friends that have managed to clothe us are most likely, we should assume that they can hear us in one way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't
said-
have spoken so loudly.
That said, he did promise not to do anything untoward. At least until
Right,
the
but I
next day.
I don't know if that means that we should stop moving forward when we find strange things. I think we should share this with the group and get everyone's thoughts, but quietly
We should.
as possible.
We should. I would also recommend that we don't try to remove anything from the castle. There's no telling how capable he is in this place.
So, are we? Yeah, because we're basically all where we are in the table. We're where we were in the table, right?
Yeah.
Or
No,
I
I've
mean,
gotten up.
you,
search
yeah,
that
you
room
all
and, like,
you all
cover
have kind
secret
of started
passages.
wandering around. So
okay, I guess
So
I
if
was
you
just
were-
kind of assuming I was walking near Elric. So I'm sorry.
Okay.
about
No, that's
that.
fine.
Yeah.
I apologize.
sure,
It wasn't very
Yeah,
clear.
we can say that.
So, right there.
Do you think,
Oh.
and this is just like a general, like, dumb question, do vampires speak Infernal?
Be what?
Like,
They might.
vampires speak Infernal? Like, is that normal? Or, like, if I said something about what I found to Orpheus
Arnon
in
might
Infernal,
know.
would that-
Well, it's. He definitely speaks infernal. He has
Okay.
a deal with Titivolus.
Sure. Okay.
Well, we've talked to Tivolis before without speaking Infernal. You don't gain any special language skills when you're turned into a vampire. It's, you know.
While
whatever you
that's
had
true,
before.
Strahd
Sorry,
has
I don't know if I
lived a
opened
long
up like a
time.
whole thing, so I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I mean, if there were, then language nerds from all over the world would be trying to become vampires, just to get their hands on sweet, free languages
More language.
and eternal life to study even more languages, including dead languages.
Well,
Yeah.
vampires do tend to have a lot of time on their hands.
Mhm.
He could have just learned it.
I mean, he
Especially
could've
this
just-
one.
I wonder if he's bred amazing human-eating plants.
It's a
Ooh,
very specific thing to wonder.
it's a very specific type of horticulture.
Yeah, we could really use them on the wall.
All right, well, I'm just going to make my way over to Orpheus anyway, and in my best current level of Infernal, I'll quietly tell him this information, not knowing if it matters that I'm saying it in another language or not.
Fair.
I'm just going to hope for the best, knowing that I can certainly try.
She said the thing.
They said the thing. Then you say it. You say the thing.
Oh, I've got a meme for that.
Oh. More memes. All the memes.
Orpheus nods in understanding and continues to look around the room.
And just remember
And I
that
doubt myself.
her,
Not knowing if I said the right shit.
her
To me, you
infernal is
said,
still.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, her infernal. She's still learning, so it's very broken with a very bad accent. But you get the gist of what she's saying.
Donde es la biblioteca? In infernal, the equivalent.
That's basically. the crack is next to Abelmere.
Give us a French one, Perry.
Je cherche.
All right, so
Je cherche. Où sont les toilettes? Je dois faire pipi.
Oh my god.
Great,
Burger
this is
too,
another one of
guys.
Those stories with different languages in them. Inside
oh
joke.
my god, Dracula's stepdaughter. If a vampire speaks Latin, is it an undead language?
Nice. Nice.
You guys did not laugh nearly as hard as I did on that one. Anyway,
I feel like to really enjoy dad jokes to the maximum, like you have to be a dad. And for me personally, that's my excuse.
okay.
I am not a dad. So
So, what are you all doing?
I think I'm gonna just keep looking
test
for like
doors.
more cracks. But yeah, I'm gonna see if we
Yeah,
find anything
yeah.
else that's like there's some more air coming through or something.
In
I'm
this,
To see if like there's a way that I can tell how big whatever that hidden area is. Just to see if it's
from your vantage point in here, that's the only place that you notice any kind of relatively secret doorway or anything. And you can't really tell. It just seems to be some sort of opening behind that fireplace.
okay. Thank you.
I say we investigate it. Scooby-Doo style.
Zoinks.
You know, I'm good with investigating it. We don't want any of the investigating to like disturb anything based on
Shall I roll a
Elric's
follow-up
concerns.
investigation roll?
Well, it depends. Are you going up there to try and figure out is somebody
Heck
else
yes.
trying to figure out how to open this door, or are you doing it, Rhett?
So
Can
now
I
I'm
help,
opening a
Brett?
door.
Or okay, so are
I'm
you?
sorry.
I'm asking the group. Are you continuing to take a look and see if this is something that you can open, this hidden or this slit of air, or are you walking away and letting the other people take a look at it?
I vote yeah.
I personally am going to walk away and let the other people take a look at it based on the conversation that I had with Elric because I
Okay.
agree with him.
I think Arnon should check it for booby traps.
Sure. I will investigate the breeze.
Sounds good.
$17.
You don't notice.
Got my
breeze
big
is
dice
a fellow
tonight.
Yeah, you don't notice anything in particular. Like you kind of trace this crack that Rhett points out to you. You notice the same breeze coming through. You don't notice any
Do
kind
I-
of.
I run my finger along Rhett's crack.
Oh my god.
It's our crack now.
I'm pretty sure Nick said it was Breeze's crack.
You don't notice any kind of trip wires or anything that leads you to believe that this is booby trapped.
My crack is not booby track. You're
So
welcome.
no
Say it-
trap.
Trap!
Say it in infernal.
It's a trap!
Boobies, booby
All right.
crack.
How do I
crack
open
wall.
it?
That's what that translates to.
And I don't see any mechanism or anything.
Let me fumble around with my big turtle hands.
What shape? Actually, I'm sorry, Nick. I feel like we would be able to see. Like, what? Can you describe the shape of it again? Like how big it is. I apologize. Let me write it down.
So you got this
It's a song,
big ass
right?
fucking yeah. No. I mean the fireplace itself is extremely large.
Sizable.
It's the mantle itself is probably 6-7 feet tall.
How many butches wide?
You're probably looking at the fireplace itself is probably about 15 feet wide. So it's a large, like, huge structure. It sits
Wow, it's
away from the wall, or it protrudes into the room a good maybe 2.5-3 feet from the back wall. And
Okay,
then
so how big is the? I'm
the
sorry.
the crack that you found is on, if you're looking at the fireplace, it's on the right side. It's right where that protrusion of the fireplace meets the back wall itself, and it runs the entire height of the fireplace.
So it's
I'm gonna look
basically
for
like
protrusions.
noticing like bad caulking, basically. Because
Yeah,
we can tell it's
basically,
through
yeah.
a door.
Yes,
Okay, got it.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
sorry. Thank you.
All right, I'd like to check the bad caulking for protrusions near the crack.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Like either time. They didn't do it.
Maybe some
Not my
messy
crack.
butt joints.
That's what they all say. It's not my crack.
Oh
I
my
found this.
god.
Mine's the biggest crack you've ever seen.
With my big, massive turtle hands.
Go for it.
Come on, there's got to be some sort of secret levers. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
That's a
oh,
whammy.
whammy.
But you can barely see the crack.
Oh, the natural one. It's amazing.
You can barely even see the crack. You're like, wait, what? Hey, Butch, and while Rhett and Arnon are trying to look, Butch just keeps putting his head in the way and like, wait, show me what? You guys are like, Butch, get the fuck out of here.
All right, when they try to push me the F out of there, I pull my head into my shell. So they don't have me. And pop my head back out.
Wait, are you like your own whack-a-mole?
Thanks.
That's amazing.
Fine, I'll back up. Give them
Self-inflicted
room.
whack-a-mole.
But Arnon and Rhett, through a few minutes of taking a look, you do notice you kind of push on it a little bit, and you notice that there's a slight bit of give, but there's definitely some sort of mechanism that's holding it, holding the fireplace in place. So
Are there any sconces?
you do see a
Near
few.
the fireplace?
There are a couple sconces.
Are they
yes.
decorative?
I'd like to
How
twist and
decorative?
pull the sconces.
All right, so you go to the right of the fireplace for the sake of this map. The two shields that are hanging are actually sconces. You go to the right of the fireplace, and you do find a sconce there, and you kind of go to twist it, and it snaps off in your hand.
I look askance.
Does anybody have mending?
I didn't prepare that today.
Isn't that a cantrip?
That's a cantrip.
Are there any bookshelves?
Cantrip formulas, I can switch that out every day.
No, there's not.
Any
You
pianos?
There is still another sconce on the other side of the fireplace, and
Check for sconce.
there are like sconces and torches throughout the room as well.
Let's break them all off.
Oh
He
no.
didn't say anything
break
about
'em all.
vandalism.
If you break them all, maybe you won't
Sconce
notice.
party.
Break 'em off something.
Sconce.
Anyway, so which one are you going to next? Are you going to the one on the left of the fireplace, or are you going to one of the other ones that are actually on this map? Like all of these red things are sconces.
Hello, Rick.
left one.
Check your
I
Go to the
messages.
left one.
I suppose I will try one with a mage hand.
So Elric's trying
We have
one
to
while you go to
twist
the
them all
left
at
one.
once. Yeah.
So you're going to the left one. Elric, which one are you going to? Just
The top right.
top right. All right. Elric, yours snaps off.
Oh my gosh.
Arnon.
With mage hand?
Oh yeah. They're not exactly the most sturdy of things. But Arnon,
Old
you
scouts.
are able to turn that and you do hear something behind the fireplace click. You feel this sconce actually rotate, like it's on
Always
some
the
sort
sconce.
of and you do hear a click behind, and you see the right side of the fireplace like just kind of scooch out just a little bit.
Nice.
Scooch.
Do you guys? I have 2 ideas, but I think the first one's.
Is there any like jam or jelly or something like
Get to that in a second.
coagulated on the table?
Rhett, what were you?
Should we use my unseen servant to go in there? Like maybe.
Butch is going to try and fit himself in.
I mean, you
Wild shape in.
unseen
Ooh,
servant.
yeah.
You wouldn't be able to like see anything. You just send him in and he'd come back out.
Oh, it can't communicate. Okay.
No.
Okay.
How big is the opening?
Well,
do I fit?
right now it just kind of clicked out a couple inch, like an inch or
Oh,
two.
okay.
So
Spider
Again.
Gwen?
Yeah, I can
Spider
Spider
Gwen,
Gwen
Spider
or
Gwen.
Rat
Legally
Gwen.
distinct Spider Gwen.
Yeah.
Legally
Yes.
distinct Spider
This is
Gwen.
Gwen Spider, not Spider Gwen.
Different dude entirely.
Yeah, Gwen Spider can do that. I forget.
Wider.
already.
and
Wider.
Arnon,
Sounds
yeah,
Gwen.
Goiter.
Arnon, you do
Gwen?
see some
Glider.
butter and a couple like preserves style like little dishes, little like pewter dishes with some kind of fruit compote in them.
I'm gonna take
Ooh.
a little bit of compote and try to stick the sconce back on.
I can just use my webs.
Hopefully it's apricot. 'Cause
You're
that's
trying
pretty
to
sticky.
jelly it back on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So
Can I
you know that
I
use
doubt
my-
there's chewing gum on the table.
you know the opening scene to Pirates of the Caribbean, or I guess it's like 20 minutes into the movie when he's standing in the lobby presenting the sword to the governor, and he like pops the sconce off the wall, and then he's like trying to fiddle it back on, and then just ends up throwing it in the little like umbrella basket that's there. Yeah.
Act
Jam
natural.
wasn't
Act
sticking.
natural.
You get the feeling that a little bit of apricot jelly is probably not going to stick this like bronze sconce onto
I
the
don't know.
wall.
It came off pretty easy. What do I know?
Nick, does Butch have any big league chew?
No.
Can I
If anybody
spin
does,
a
it's
web to attach the
Right?
sconce back to the
Are
wall?
you a spider now?
I am a spider now.
Okay, so you wild shaped into a spider? Okay, cool.
I did do that.
I
Whether
mean,
or not I'm showing up that way on the map, I don't know. I can't see.
I mean, the
Oh, I am.
tensile,
I'm so small.
the tensile strength. Where are you? Oh shit! Yeah, you are.
Did you tell us you're turning into a spider, or am I going to step on you by accident?
I said I can go check it out
The
as a spider, and then I shlooped.
tensile strength of spider web, while strong in comparison to their size, not strong enough to hold like a brass.
How does it compare to
Monkey.
apricot
Yeah.
compote?
I feel like if I took enough time with enough of it.
If you would like to
Dear
spend,
diary.
if you would
You know
like to
what?
spend
I don't.
your
He
2
said,
hours,
The sconce is
So
really
much.
keeping the people going.
What you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to go investigate the crack in the wall or the door, whatever.
Investigate Rhett's crack.
So
I
you
want-
Thanks, target audience.
you
Oh my
You
God.
up there.
It's Breeze's crack.
Ooh, it's like it's scuttling.
so glad this is a thing
Scuttlebutt?
tonight. Anyway,
the entrance.
Is breeze related to rain?
Get the fuck out of here. So,
A general breeze.
Purple rain,
General breeze?
purple rain.
What do we see in the new opening that has just been made?
Gwen,
Darkness.
you
Yes.
crawl into this crack.
Well, sorry,
I do.
we were talking. Had a sidebar. I'm doing speaks with animals, so I can talk to Gwen when she's
Okay.
Sorry.
You scuttle into this crack and go ahead and make a perception check for me as a spider.
Can she make one for each of her eyes?
No.
Not if we don't need her
Hey,
to.
Gwen, what did you roll?
I rolled a 29. Oh, I rolled a 20, not 20, but it is a 29.
Yeah, you did.
Fantastic. Spiders have +9 to their perception. Jesus Christ.
That's what the other sheet says.
It's like one
That's-
for each additional eye,
Yeah,
apparently.
pretty much.
You have a lot of eyes.
The eyes have it.
Anyway,
Mhm.
so you kind of scurry in, and what you see,
20/20 vision.
like on the back of this fireplace, you do see the mechanism that latched it. You see this large metallic, like claw-shaped latch that goes into a mechanism in the wall above it. It holds it into place. It has been released slightly. You do see hinges on the left side of that fireplace to where it does appear to kind of come out into the room just like a large door. Throughout, you find yourself in a small room. Where is my map? God damn it.
A weird name for a room.
Yeah. You find yourself in like a 10 by 10 square room. Sorry. You see across the wall there are arrow slits. Through the arrow slits on the north and west walls, you see the castle courtyard visible below. Leaning against the walls in this room, which is mostly empty save for mirrors. Leaning against the wall are mirrors of various sizes, some as tall as humans and others small enough to fit in a backpack. But there are dozens, if not hundreds, of mirrors in this room.
I'm gonna telepathically talk to Rhett, and I'm gonna say hundreds of mirrors, all different sizes.
Also,
And Mhm.
you do see to your left, continuing the wall that was behind the fireplace, a passageway, a hallway that does lead out from there as well.
Can I see where it goes?
It seems to only go about 5 feet, and then it dead ends into a T intersection with a hallway
Wait, how
going left
well
and
can
right.
spiders see in the dark?
I have 30-foot dark vision.
Okay.
So yeah,
Can
you can see the
I-
entire. You can see everything you can see in there.
I want to relay to Rhett. There's a bunch of mirrors and a passageway, and then I want to scuttle to the T intersection.
You
I start to tell Orpheus in Infernal, and I'm like, "Get," and then I just tell him. I relay everything to everyone in
You s-
common.
You see a long, narrow corridor running east to west, filled with cobwebs, obstructing your sight past a few feet.
Can I? No more ice. Can I scuttle up to the ceiling, just in case there's something crawling on the floor? So I want to scuttle up to the ceiling, and I just want to. 1 second.
Yeah, there might be spiders in there.
my people. I hope I'm muted for yelling no more ice. But anyways, I want to scuttle up to the ceiling, and then I want to just go about 10 feet east.
10 feet east?
Yeah.
Wait, which way is east? Sorry. All right. So
Never eat soggy waffles.
east would be to your left. So you go 10 feet to your left, and it just continues. It seems to continue for quite a while in that direction.
I'm gonna go back a bit to where I'm in range of telepathy, and I'm gonna ask if they. I'm just gonna say, Rhett. It just keeps going at this T intersection. I'm gonna go check it out, I think. Unless you guys say otherwise.
I'm gonna relay that and ask the group what they think about Gwen continuing. About Gwider continuing.
What's Gwider's telepathic range?
30 feet.
So
Yeah, but it's also like, hold on, what about?
Wait, I guess
doing
if I
speak
went
with animals.
10 feet down if I went 10 feet down there, then I would be like 25 feet away. So I guess I wouldn't have had to back
you kind of U'd around because you went. They're kind of on the opposite side of the wall that's to your left at this point.
Okay.
as long as we have communication, I'm okay.
I'm gonna say that to Gwen, but then also just make sure that she checks in every few feet, even if she doesn't see anything, just so that we can confirm that we're still communicating.
Where I am, how close am I to them then, Nick?
Through the wall, probably 10 to 15 feet.
What about from the window to the wall?
If they're standing right in front of where the door was, or the fireplace.
I'm sorry, it's 60 feet that I can go and still be in telepathic range. So I'm gonna keep going, and I'm just gonna keep talking to Rhett until I hit that 60-foot limit going down the left hallway.
So you continue down the left hallway for another about 20 feet before you end up walking into a spiral staircase, complete stone, that goes down as well as up.
I'm gonna go back and check the other way, the right, the way to my right.
Yeah. You go back past the intersection, another 5 feet, and you end up in a high domed you end up in a room. A high domed ceiling caps this 30-foot wide octagonal room before you. Frescoes faded with age adorn the ceiling, but their images are impossible to make out. Tall, thin arrow slits look out over the courtyard.
What are on the walls?
Nothing's on the walls. The ceiling is painted in this like fresco that you can barely make out because it's so faded. The only thing you see on the walls is on 6 of the 8 walls you see arrow slits, about 2.5 feet tall, 4 inches wide. You look out through them and you see the courtyard.
Okay. And there's nothing else I can see in this room?
No.
I will report that back. I guess return to the group for a moment and just explain what I saw, and I can go down the staircase or up the staircase if they want. What do you think, Rhett?
I think that you should come back. I think that it's probably because how long at this point has she been gone?
Maybe like 10 minutes at that, if that, probably closer to 5, somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think that you should come back so that we can discuss what we want to do next and make sure you don't get too far away.
Yeah. I bet I did not go anywhere on the staircase. I came back to have this conversation. I'm still a spider, though, because I don't want to waste the wild shape, and I had it for 4 hours. I'm still a spider, and I'm telling you what I saw.
Yeah, you can just, like, I will just naturally know that you would just, like, crawl on up to, like, make sure that you're safe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, shoulder spider. But yeah, so we relaying everything to the rest of the group, and Gwen's back with us now.
Is anybody aware of any mirror-themed traps that we should be concerned about?
Do you think that's like it could possibly be a safe room of some kind though too? Like it might not even be weapons. Like maybe it's a safe room.
Well, if it's a
Probably
safe
just where
room,
they kept all the mirrors.
we could smash all the mirrors.
What if we need them?
Seems like he needs them more than we do.
No, I mean
Is it-
vampires don't like mirrors, right? That's the whole point.
Arnon, yeah, I was gonna say, Arnon, isn't there this thing about vampires and mirrors? Maybe he's hiding the mirrors there because those are bad for him in some way.
Why wouldn't he just?
Yeah, or
smash-
like
It's his own castle.
rid
Why?
of
Yeah.
Maybe his lost love liked mirrors, but he couldn't bear to look at them. But he couldn't destroy them because she loved them. I'm guessing,
Elric.
guys.
I don't know. That actually sounds more like a safe room built by somebody like us. What?
Elric, are there creatures that are summoned through mirrors?
Ooh.
Can I roll either history or arcana to see if I know or remember something like that?
Sure, roll a history check.
Okay. Okay, history check. Come on, big money.
At this point, Orpheus just wants to destroy anything he owns.
That's a 26.
Pretty good, Nick.
Yeah, it is very good, but you don't remember ever hearing of anything like that. You don't remember of any monsters or anything being summoned through mirrors.
Summoning through mirrors is much less common than something like scrying, being able to spy on people, which
Oh,
Could
probably a room of scrying and spying on people then.
Sounds
I-
like a good thing to destroy.
did I see myself as a spider in any of the mirrors?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it just looked like a normal Gwen spider?
Yep.
In some, you look really tall and thin, and others, you look like wide and fat,
One of them's all wavy.
and really wavy.
it's just
And
a
out
fun
of the corner
house.
of my eye, I see a clown in one.
Vampire
I quit.
Funhouse, not so
If
much
you-
fun.
No,
If you look at it long enough-
Carnival is not here.
If you look at it long enough, the Philosopher's Stone becomes apparent.
If I just want it, can I have it? I just want it enough with a pure heart.
That's not how having things works. That's not how anything works.
A flawed system.
At this point, Orpheus picks up the sconce, ready to smash some mirrors.
Don't do that.
Can I leap onto his sconce hand?
Or actually, you know
from
what? You picked up the
Brett's
sconce.
shoulder.
I don't know what you're going to do with it.
That's right. You don't.
Yeah, let me take that back.
We just give him an extra sconce to
with a-
destroy, like
with
a
a-
spare sconce.
With a 15 insight, can I
this-
tell that he's about to smash something?
I mean, are you trying to hide that you're about to smash the mirrors, or are you just picking up the...
Not particularly, but I'm also not saying it out loud. I've already said that I want to smash the mirrors. So I'm
That's
sure you
true,
can.
yeah.
I'm sure you can infer
Yeah, with
what
a
my end
with a
end goal
15...
is here.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, then I want to leap off Brett's shoulder and like stick onto his sconce hand.
Well, you're a spider, so
You still know it's me. Please don't squish me.
I'm not gonna squish you. You're just there. Like, all right. Kind of gross, Gwen.
Yeah, but I'm like, no, stop.
Are you like tarantula sized, or are you like the little itsy bitsy spider?
I'm tiny. I don't know what that means.
I mean,
Tarantulas technically fall under that.
Yeah, I mean,
then,
tiny
I'm
is
tarantula size.
yeah, tiny is relative in D&D. It's
I would like to think I fit neatly in a palm. And I'm doing this thing that spiders do to let you know they mean business, or
Hawks.
they want upsies.
hawks are tiny.
Oh, do you need upsies? I can do that.
No, not upsies.
Was that the
You know
crab
something?
dance?
Orpheus,
Oh yeah, I can talk to you. I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah,
I forgot I could
you
talk
have-
in your head.
You have telepathetic powers. You should use them.
So far, we've established this mirror is either a scrying mirror or nothing. So smashing it is either a benefit or neutral.
It pisses him off. It's gonna
Orpheus.
make him mad.
We've already made him mad. We're trying to kill him.
We're on a truce.
Not tonight. Tonight
We're
we're
not-
on truce.
No.
Speak for yourself.
No.
Orpheus, look down at yourself. Are you wearing armor currently?
Well, we're currently wandering through a madman's castle, so I said we already failed. If that's what we're worried about. Don't worry, we can summon his radiant sword or whatever.
Okay, summoning a sword is good for a person who can attack.
Orpheus doesn't listen, he just walks into the room.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to stop him.
I bite his hand that's holding the sconce.
What?
You want me to
been
try
in
that?
hell.
Gwen
are you
hasn't
biting
bitten
him?
anything she's not
I
supposed to in,
want him
like,
to
long
drop
time.
the sconce.
I was
and
tortured
not
in hell
break
for
the-
years.
I don't think I knew that.
Rolling
so,
it. Yeah, you did. No,
Did I know
you didn't. You did not. Gwen did not.
Like
'cause-
Gwen doesn't
yeah.
know that.
If
Don't
you-
I
Orpheus
just,
ever
I'm
explain.
really afraid of him bringing down the Wrath of Strahd when most of us don't have weapons or armor.
roll an attack.
24?
Oh my god.
Roll damage.
What's the max damage for a
One.
bitsy
It's-
spider?
1.
I just, but I still bit you.
Orpheus,
Again.
take your 1 point of damage. You feel
All right.
these sharp little teeth.
I'll take that.
Do it again. Please stop.
Orpheus, you're gonna ruin our
Oh, wait,
reconnaissance mission.
You need Orpheus. You need to make a Constitution saving throw
Wait, why?
because
Poison.
you have poison.
Poison.
Do I?
Yeah.
Wow, you really just tried to poison me.
I honestly didn't know that was a thing that I did.
Literally anybody who's not
Oh,
tiny
shit.
could have stopped me.
Yeah.
I,
But no, we had the tiny
about to.
poisonous thing stop
Yeah.
me.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right, hold on.
It is
I
a
gotta
DC 9.
subtract
You'll
my
be fine.
Yeah. It's a
damage here.
It's a DC 9. If you fail this, I give up on you.
Fail.
God, I hope you fail.
20.
No, natural 20.
Boo.
All right. Yeah.
Right
Just
again.
For a total of 27.
just 1 point of piercing damage.
And
I
I'm
go,
just saying, please
Ow.
stop. Stop.
Are
All
you,
right.
are
Glitch
you,
will grab him
Please.
by the arm, I guess.
what are you doing, Orpheus?
Like, and when that happens, I'm also gonna be like, Gwen's not on
You
my
should
shoulder
Probably
anymore.
roll initiative.
I'm not doing anything at this point because I'm just looking at Gwen in disbelief.
I'm sorry.
Orpheus, let's not
Need
ruin.
you. I don't want
Orpheus,
this to go.
there's a
not-
topical creep.
We
for that.
already,
It'll be
I
fine.
already don't trust you, and you just tried to poison me
I wasn't trying to poison you. It's just I
For-
just wanted you
for
to not
holding
break
a
the
sconce
mirrors.
threateningly.
Yes, at the mirrors, and they're Strahd's property, and we need to do this when
We don't need your sconce problems.
Why are we
Oh
so
my
concerned with this property? We already tore up his entire dining hall so we could try to open a
Oh,
secret
no,
passage.
there's just a few
because
things.
it could.
So light.
We've
cleanup is
already broken
necessary.
things.
We're not like calling
Let's
serve,
not-
bro. It'll be all right.
Let's not blow our chance at reconnaissance of the castle.
You guys go ahead and do your reconnaissance. Once you've gone past, I will smash the mirrors.
Right. And then you know what? We'll get you a topical cream for your little bite.
Thank
and then
you.
everybody can feel better.
I feel much better. Thank you, Red.
All right. You're welcome. Ale buddies for life. Whiskey buddies.
All right. I'm currently not smashing anything. Just standing there in the
Including
room with the
Gwen.
mirrors.
Good.
You know what? You can passive aggressively like put thumbprints on all of the mirrors. You know, just
You
to
could-
like really
I would
bother
love
the
if you
next
did
person
that.
who goes.
it's probably best not to touch whatever it is.
Sure.
It sounds like we're going into the passageway towards the mirrors.
All right, so you all enter and go in. Like I said before, you see this probably 15 foot. Holy shit.
Hurry up, Gwen's under attack.
What the what?
Roll initiative.
Gwen, roll animal handling.
I'm gonna fail.
For those listening, Sam's dog just jumped onto her.
Oh my gosh.
And she is not a small dog.
No.
He's as tall as me, standing up.
Anyway, yeah, you walk into this room. It's,
Those natural ones. Action.
yes.
Action dog.
Where did my map go? You walk into this room, it's probably about, 10 foot square. You see the mirrors, probably dozens, if not hundreds of mirrors stacked on top of each other, just sitting up against the wall. Varying sizes from full length, like wardrobe mirrors to small little handheld, as well as anything in between. You do see the passageway out to the left as well, just as Gwen said.
You can do some investigating to see if there's anything else in this room that might be hidden.
Go ahead and make an
Ooh, let
investigation
me roll
check.
my investigation. Butch Deadlift Investigator.
No, he's
Oh,
not,
God.
because natural one.
Son of a
Amazing.
gun.
By the way, the way that lined up with music was really. Bang, bang, bang.
Elric with a
Fantastic.
with a 25. You don't really notice anything else other than what is. There's nothing hidden, nothing secret.
Okay.
Sad
Perhaps only
Butch's
sentimental value. Let's carefully proceed.
Okay. Is there another door in this room?
There's the pathway that goes off to the left, that ends
Oh,
in the
I'll go.
ends into the T intersection that Gwen explored
Ooh.
as a spider.
Well, we went in this room, so I'm in here, right? So I can go.
Is the whole
Left.
party in here now?
Yes,
Sweet.
to both of you.
What's down the left?
The
Walking,
left,
walking.
the left is the hallway that goes down.
I
About-
do have an
50 or 60
I-
feet before it hits the stone spiral staircase that goes up and down.
I
Ooh,
do
staircase.
have an ability that while I'm in contact with a web, I know the exact location of any other creature in contact with the same web. So
Ooh.
I want to go into, if we're walking down this hallway, I want to be in the spider webs so I can maybe detect something if it ends up ahead of us.
These spider webs are old. Anything that has made them is long gone.
Ancient webs.
So we're walking into the hallway with the intersection now, right?
Yes.
Walking.
Well, I
in
went down to
spider
the left.
webs.
Okay. Orpheus hung out in the back and then threw the sconce behind his shoulder at the mirrors.
Roll me just a dexterity check.
We deserve to be eaten.
Twins
Orpheus
out of
deserves to be
lives.
eaten.
This can't happen.
All right. Ability check, I'm assuming?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay. Just making sure I'm not, like, avoiding some calamity. That's a 19.
So the rest of you are in this hallway when all of a sudden you hear this crash sound as Orpheus, not only do you throw this thing over your shoulder, you hit a mirror, shatter the mirror. The mirror that you hit happens to be the first in a stack of mirrors. Hits it just right
There it is.
that all of a sudden you hear crash. Just one after another, after another, after another, as dozens of these mirrors fall. Then finally, after what feels like an eternity of standing there and like wincing at the sound of these crashing mirrors, you hear silence and then one more. It's like in the Lord of the Rings when Pippin and the arrow
I was thinking that same fucking thing.
and the skeleton that goes down the well, you know.
Literally about to have a boom of a toque moment.
Yeah.
Even though I know what you're talking about, I was about to be like, "Ha, nerds," and then realize we're on a D&D podcast. So,
Yeah.
I mean that, you know. Nah.
Pot meat kettle. Orpheus just looks at the rest of the group and goes, oops.
Thanks for the follow, Captain Beard.
And can I mage hand slap him across the face?
You absolutely
Captain
can.
Beard?
Hey, I still have
Captain Beard
No,
across
not
the
Captain
face.
Beard.
I still have Gwen on my hand.
I left your hand, or I would have bit you again.
No, you never said that. You
I
never
said I
said
was
that.
gonna go up
You
into
never-
the old spider.
Yeah, she did.
Spider webs. I
Okay,
did.
okay,
I
okay.
did.
Haha.
Damn. Damn. I was gonna say
Otherwise you
slap me
would've
at Gwen's peril.
Just put me up as a tiny shield.
Damn.
Fletch walks back down the hall,
Either
sticks
way.
his head around the corner, and says, "Was that the human?"
Oh my
I'm
God,
very
you've been demoted
Sorry, I'm
to
not-
the human again.
I'm not an elf. I'm not as agile. Very clumsy. My bad, guys.
Clearly.
And proceed to follow you.
Orpheus, you have got to stop letting your intrusive thoughts win. They're going to get us killed if you keep this up.
I consider it a win. Nothing bad happened, and we prevented a potential problem.
Oh my God.
You're welcome. Orpheus marches on. Where are we going, guys?
To the left, I found a stairwell, spiral staircase going up and down. Hey, let's see where the right goes. Which is gonna go to the right-hand side of the T by going straight.
Which, Gwen, would you like to explain to him what's to the right while I
She's
do
taking the
something
puppers
real
off.
quick? Oh,
What
never
am I
mind.
explaining?
Never mind. I didn't
Wait,
see
I'm
that
still
you were
here,
there.
I'm still here.
What you found turning to the right?
Yes. Turning to the right, I found a high domed octagonal room with tall, thin arrow slits out to the courtyard and a faded fresco that can't be made out.
Ah,
Now I'll be right back.
Okay. Sorry, I'm in the process of doing something real quick.
I found a room full of murder holes.
Oh boy, my second favorite kind of hole.
Do I even want
This
to-
pregnant pause brought to you by the ad space that has not been taken up yet.
Also, I did tour a diaper factory today as a part
Why
of my
is
job.
this-
How strange is that?
Oh my god, this
Don't
new
you-
so did
Foundry
I.
update.
Don't you work at a car dealer?
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you did. My bad.
Okay, this.
That sounds poopy.
Oh, wait. What?
I visit a
They
diaper
were new.
factory every day.
Well, you're welcome.
Been there.
Thank you.
I went to the place that produces them. It's in Delaware, Ohio.
Oh, shit. No. Fuck.
I was just surrounded by shit today.
Oh, I'm sorry. All of these diapers were clean and were not my responsibility.
They come
Well-
from the factory clean? What?
Butch will
You
peer
mean
through the
babies do
slits
that?
to
All
try,
right, there we go.
try to get a feel of where in the castle this is.
You notice that you are right over the front courtyard that you entered.
Cool.
And the main door would be to your right.
Very neat.
So, I'm almost done. Sorry, give me just 1 second.
Well, Arnon, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We play our cards right. This could be a vacation home,
Vacation in Shadowfell.
right? What could be better?
More postcards.
We can set up a tourism department.
Yeah. Be a nice bed and breakfast.
Ooh, a DB&B.
That's right.
So,
Have you tried our new death bed and breakfast?
as you
D&D being
Amazing. Deathbed and breakfast. Oh, that's gold. I love it.
where are the rest of you? As are you all in that octagonal room at this point?
Unless anyone else has moved, I believe we all still are like there, except for Butch. You're the one who went off and did some more looking.
Yeah, I like looking for things, even though I'm really not good at it.
Yeah, he went down to the stairs and then turned around and went back to the other. To the.
I think I'm following Butch, just so I'm not tempted to bite Orpheus again.
I'm gonna go.
Keeping a close eye on Orpheus.
Arnon will creep up the stairs and see what he finds.
Okay, before you get to the stairs, you all continue or turn and start making your way down the other hallway.
Down.
Oh no.
You come across, you get to that T intersection. Standing in the middle of the hallway, you see one of the members that you saw at dinner. Humanoid, human figure, hood up, dark skin, standing in the middle of the hallway.
Was it one of the lieutenants?
It appears, yes.
Which one?
This you would know because you called him by name. This was Cosima.
Like, hey, Cosima.
You get to the intersection, turn left, and you see the female standing there, sleeveless tunic, dark skin. This was the one who corrected you when you called the other one Ansel.
Ansel?
You turn around, and from behind you, from where you just came from, standing in the middle of the hallway, you see the tiefling male blocking that path as well.
Oh my god. Bard, please convince them it was an accident.
I didn't
have free
detect
reign.
any.
It was an
coming up.
accident that we wandered into their secret, super secret passage and tore up 2 rooms.
We didn't go downstairs. We got free reign.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just saying, hey,
No, I'm talking about
Are
the
they-
mirrors.
are they
So-
blocking the
I
way?
think that honestly, I think that that's also what I would explain. Considering
Told
the
you.
silver tongue.
Hissing it into Chris's brain. Or I mean into Orpheus's brain. Not Chris's brain.
Chris is just laughing at you. Orpheus is gauging what's going on.
You hear coming from Cosima, there was one rule: not to cause trouble.
Cause trouble.
That wasn't the rule.
How are we causing trouble?
We're a wandering.
Vandalism,
How folksy is that?
Vandalism.
destroying property that does not belong to you.
I don't know. Weren't you offered this property?
Yeah, it was very strange. Sconce fell off the wall, bounced down the stairs, caused a big mess.
It's a
Really
sconce
should
domino.
Really should. repair these
Orpheus
sconces.
alone. Roll a deception check.
Yeah.
I-
Bard, please.
I know, well-
Nope. Sorry, this was Orpheus who caused this, and this is Orpheus who's trying to talk it through.
There we go. 16.
understand.
That's all right. 16.
I think it's all right.
It's not bad for Orpheus.
It's not. It's so good.
Where is my... Give me 1 second.
He's just so mean to us, Chris. You haven't had to do this as long as we have. We just know what's coming. You poor, sweet, innocent man.
That one's fine. Oh, that one's not fine.
No.
Oh no.
Oh,
But hey,
yeah.
50% fine isn't awful.
That's pretty close, but
That's
To which-
66% fine.
Ansel said, or you see Cosima kind of take a step back, kind of fade back on their back foot a little bit. To which, to your side from the hallway you came in from, Ansel standing there.
Ansel standing.
You want us to believe that you accidentally destroyed a room full of mirrors by a sheer construction fault or something? This sconce just happened to fall off into a room that isn't even close and happened to fall in such vigor that it knocked over almost every mirror that's in there.
Well, I didn't see the mirrors crashing, honest statement. But I assume they were probably set up haphazardly if they all
Oh.
smashed from one sconce.
And
All, all honest.
can Elton just can I signal to Elton and he just kind of comes waddling up so the assumption can be that perhaps Elton caused it and we didn't see the mirrors break.
You realize that you brought Elton with you.
Yeah.
Is that a problem? Because he's a pet, not a weapon.
He's a pet that your pet, you are trying to get them to believe that your pet was the cause of everything that just got broken.
It's the mirror. It's a little cute little what the fuck would he know? And I'm not saying he did that. Perhaps they assume due to timing of the waddle,
Oh, fuck. Can I say to Ansel's mind, I did bite him in the hand. I might have contributed?
You are not helping your point.
Oh no.
Your
Well,
case.
it was-
You're not helping your case.
I'm saying it could have been an accident.
You see them, Ansel, kind of take a wider step. Her hand goes down. Actually, her hand would go up to kind of grip the handle of this large long sword draped across her back. The other one still placed on her hip. Not making any aggressive moves, but definitely preparing to.
Look, there's
Red,
no.
would you please
there's no
explain
need for,
how this was an accident?
Yeah, there's.
I think
Orphan
it's
just says there's
time-
no need for hostility. There's
I
no
think it's
ill
time to
intent
go.
here.
Perhaps we could just be shown the exit so that
I think
any.
it's time to leave.
Yeah. Yes, I believe it's time to leave.
We can show ourselves out.
They're blocking all of our ways right now, right?
Currently, yes. All three ways are blocked.
But only one is currently aggressive towards us, right?
Not the way we came, right?
Butch is going to bow and say, I extend my most humblest apologies for our human. He is extremely clumsy. Can I roll a persuasion?
Sure.
One showed
My
up behind us.
rolls have
One
been
was in
pretty
the
crap.
dining room, and one was towards the octagonal building or room. So they have us surrounded.
Well, that's a 24 in my persuasion.
You all look around. You see Cosima has put their hand on the hilt of their sword, whereas Tristan has put their kind of not brandishing a weapon, but kind of holding their hand up slightly, wiggling their fingers a little bit. All three of them staring directly at you.
Which
You
one's
hear-
blocking the way out?
The way into the dining room would be back up past Ansel, who's still loosely holding the hilt of a sword strapped across her back. I believe your friend is right. I believe it is time for you to leave. However, just remember, we tried to have you here in peace. You are the ones who broke that trust. You will not have another invitation here again. And the next time we meet will not be quite as forgiving.
Unless I take the deal.
That's what I was about to say out of character. I'm like, except you kind of want us to return to take the deal. Okay.
Just one of us, though.
Many thanks.
Are you attempting to pass?
Yeah, I'll
Yes, please.
try to walk past Ansel as I say that.
You see them kind of take a very small step to the side, but you still have to kind of like squeeze, especially you, Butch, you still have to like kind of press yourself up against the wall and kind of squeeze around them. But you all are able to backtrack back into the mirror room, and what you see is just glass everywhere. The entire fucking room is just
Are you sure? It
filled
sounded like
with
it was super
broken
minor.
glass.
It sounded like it was fine.
Yeah, the entire
It's fine.
The entire room is filled with broken glass. You see mirror frames toppled over, a couple shattered mirrors in sitting up against the wall still. But
Oh my gosh. Nick, I'm activating Steps of Night because I don't wear shoes.
that's a fantastic idea.
So I'm just gonna fly over the GD glass.
And as the rest of you walk through, you just hear
Slowly.
this like as this crunching, this glass just shatters underneath your feet.
Orpheus is just cringing every time. Just, anybody steps on a piece. Just
You make your way back into the dining room. You exit the dining room and follow the path that Rahadin had showed you, which is you make a left into this grand foyer, make a left again into kind of an antechamber, and then straight out the door into the courtyard. And that is where we will go ahead and take our break, and we will be back in about 5 to 7 minutes, roughly, depending on how long everybody takes to get their foods, go to the bathroom, and all that fun stuff. So stick with us, and we will be back in just a few minutes.
All except for Orpheus, he already took his break.
That's right. Giggity. All right, we shall be right back. And we're back. All right. So, let's see if you guys cannot get killed.
No. I mean, wait.
As you all exit the front doors of Castle Ravenloft, you see in the courtyard there the same black carriage that brought you to the castle, to dinner, sitting, waiting for you.
can we identify anything that's reminiscent of the slatted windows that Gwen saw that overlook the courtyard?
Yeah, they would be to your left. You see the... So, here, let me just activate this so you can see it.
I do not own a token with
Yep,
vision in this.
hold on.
Oh, okay.
So,
Sorry.
dining room is right here. Behind here is the mirror room. And these are... And then back here is where you... That room with the fresco and the arrow slits. This is the main door right here in the middle that you came out of. So you can see the outside. You can see the windows right there.
I say to nobody in particular. Well, I'm sure we're being surveyed. But we do have a spider friend, and it does look like those windows are still accessible.
I could try to slip away.
GTFO.
We're getting out of here. We'll note that for when we come back.
I'm walking. I'm walking.
Making our way to the carriage.
Making your way to
Gwen
the carriage.
got 1 hit point. She gets caught in
Walking
there by
fast.
herself.
Mhm.
Valid.
Well, she already took one from me.
I'll do it again.
Oh, you can do it again.
Son of a bitch. Into the carriage. Into the carriage.
Is the carriage driver there?
Yes, the carriage driver is there waiting for you. I was just trying to find him because I can't remember what his name was.
Like Reykjavik or something like that.
Cyrus?
Adam Carriage Driver.
Cyrus Bellevue. Thank you. Cyrus Bellevue.
Good.
I was close.
Yeah, totally. So,
Reykjavik, Cyrus.
I think you were thinking of Rahadin, which was his manservant, basically. So, Cyrus is there. He waits for you all as you enter the carriage, closes the door behind you, climbs
Orpheus sits in the front again.
climbs into the driver's seat next to you, Orpheus. Kind of snaps the reins. The horses take off down the road.
And Orpheus snaps his neck.
See, last time it was specifically to scout out what was coming up ahead and making sure this guy wasn't taking us to some trap. This time, it's to avoid accountability for my actions.
That's fair. That's completely
That's
fair.
legit.
So, it'll take you about an hour or so to get down to the crossroads where he's dropping you off. Is there anything that you would like to discuss or anything that you would like to have happen while you are in this carriage ride?
Should we kind of like, I mean, or is it terribly obvious, like how we got there and back? Like, should that kind of, we have Orpheus kind of make us a map of some kind, like.
Oh no, it's you know exactly where it is. You saw
Okay, great.
the
I
castle.
don't know.
You saw the.
He was
the
just
roadway.
outside the entire time, so
No, that's
perhaps
fair.
he would know.
That's fair, but no, you know exactly where it is, and you know exactly how to get there. It's not subtle.
Okay, I didn't know if there's like special entrances or something
No, there's basically one
of
road.
note.
There's one road that
Okay.
goes straight up a couple switchbacks up to this cliffside, or cliff on top of this massive cliff, looking out over that village of Barovia that you first entered into.
So I was thinking about our name some more. How about Bot? B-O-T. Bane of Titty Violence. I first thought Titivolus is Bane, but I think TB stands for something else.
Oh no,
Sounds
I like
infectious.
5 elves and a turtle.
I think bot would make people think of something completely different.
I
I
still
didn't
think
say
we can.
thought, I said bot.
My statement still stands.
We probably couldn't put that in the chat.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Got him.
How about Von Duren's Destroyers? We could always go with VD.
I mean, who actually always wants to go with VD? I mean, really?
I mean, I thought about it, and I'm a fan of VD.
Okay, all right, interesting.
Who's destroyers?
Von Duren.
I still like Von Duren's
Von Duren?
Vanguard.
How about? Yeah,
But we're not actually a Vanguard. We're Special Forces. Vanguard is
All right.
part of the Army.
Well, then we should be like the
SEAL Team 6.
like-
We're her vengeance.
yeah, I was gonna say SEAL Team. Von
Okay.
Duren's SEAL Team.
That's why.
Bondurants, destroyers, and spy masters.
The Von Duren 6.
VDs. VDS. VDs.
No, VDSM.
VDSM.
Cutting it real close.
That's gonna cause some confusion if you say it too fast or too quietly. Maybe.
I mean, this is great.
Which doesn't
I want us
understand
to
why.
just keep going like this for the rest of the session because I'm having a great time. More names.
We could also still do fiat with a silent H.
Yeah,
Fiat.
that sounds great to me. I mean, this is much more fun than
Four
scouting out a
elves.
castle and looking for tactical advantages.
I don't know if you've noticed, but our H is anything but silent.
I know. Maybe it's very okay. So what is it? 4 elves and a turtle, right? So maybe it's 4 elves and
How about
wait, four elves.
Arnin's Nefarious Adventure League?
How about the League of
I would
Extraordinary
love to be a part of anal.
Creatures?
That's great. That sounds great.
I mean, I don't want to. It just kind of rolls off the tongue.
I think that's an
No.
elven
Please say
thing.
again.
myself.
None of this can go in the Twitch
You want to
chat.
put yourself in there?
Literally none of this can go in the Twitch chat.
Are you saying that your anal rolls off the tongue?
Yeah, we all heard that.
Well,
That's
you
fine.
know,
We can-
Red
we
Silver
can do it
Tongue
again.
saved us after we entered Red's crack, so I think it's appropriate, right?
I'm the one that says I'll be happy to be a part of this. I mean, come on, guys. Like, this is teamwork.
What about Calliope's Commandos?
I like that.
I mean, honestly, who's wearing underwear right now? No one. Come on. We couldn't even put armor on. We're clearly not wearing underwear, so it's fine. Here we go.
Don't CC me.
Perfect.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
It's a marriage of all ideas.
CC's kind of like
Calliope's forces special.
Although we could be persuaded if CC's Pizza would like to sponsor those natural ones.
I
Brand
think
deal.
I personally
deal.
would refuse that sponsorship.
I personally would.
Well, now they're not
I
going to
don't have to
sponsor
eat
us.
there.
fucking love CC's, and I'd like to make that.
Of course you do. CC's is the most
I think that you should
garbage.
do like a press release.
They boil heads in
Sam.
that kitchen.
CC CC's is
run the kitchen.
the most garbage pizza I've ever had in my life, and I've eaten
Say
some
it was high
garbage
quality
pizza.
I just like.
Have you had Hungry Howie's?
Yeah,
love
I have. I'll take Hungry Howie's over CC's any day.
Really?
So the
Every
secret
time I think
That
of
must
Hungry
be
Howie's,
pretty
now
bad.
I
The
want
secret.
PJs.
to eating
This
CC's
is
Do you remember
why-
the peanut butter jelly pizzas from CC's?
I remember the peanut
This is
butter
why we're
jelly
not gonna get a sponsorship.
pizzas from east of Chicago.
This is why we're
The
never going
secret-
to come up with a new name.
Anyway, sorry, continue. That was me.
Yeah,
that was all
Calliope's
me.
commies.
Okay, I would. Hmm?
The
Huh?
secret to eating CC's pizza is you take all the pizza that you've gotten, you scrape everything off onto your plate, you discard the crust, you just eat the cheese and toppings.
So it's like keto.
Don't worry, guys.
So
I found a recipe
Calliope's
for the peanut butter and
Commandos.
pizza.
Yeah, I like that.
Peanut butter what?
Peanut butter jelly pizza.
Do you really need a recipe? You get pizza dough and you put peanut butter and jelly.
Don't listen to him. Send it to me.
We make those all the
Who's not
time.
gonna make it? Nick.
We
You know whose
literally
family
make those
isn't gonna
all
be
the
super happy
time.
with them? Nick's.
Oh my god.
Why do you need a recipe for peanut butter and jelly pizza? You take a pizza
Oh my
crust,
God.
you put peanut butter on it, and then you put jelly on it, and then you
Don't.
fucking
That's-
cook it.
It's not that simple.
It is.
Fool.
Anyway,
Fool.
Maybe
All right.
not on this recipe. Send it to me. Let's see.
all right, continuing. Sorry,
I
tangents.
shout into the, I
You
shout
have
into
to
the
make sure
cabin.
it's-
Does this mean I'm out of sneaky cheeks?
We are
About
not.
sneaky cheeks.
We are never. That is not. Mm-mm.
You don't want that.
I think we're
Human
definitely
sneaky cheek.
Still on Team Cheeks, though.
Team cheeks. Team cheeks.
Calliope's
Forever.
Commandos.
You know what else starts with
Calliope-
CC?
Calliope's
cheeks.
cheeks.
Clapping
Why don't
cheeks.
you CC
Yeah,
me on that
Sam
thought and we'll get to
Lynn's.
it later.
Sam and Lynn's. Sam and Lynn's. Calliope's cheeks.
No, it that.
Elric tries so hard to rein us in.
I really
It
do.
never
I really do.
So has an hour passed yet?
I'm thinking, yeah, an hour has passed, and you realize that he drops you off at the crossroads. He does not take you all the way back to Valaki where he picked you up. Excuse me.
Drops us down at the crossroads.
Drops you off at that crossroads that you walked through. It basically
I'm gonna miss
pulls
everything.
up.
I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm gonna miss everybody.
You're going to be
well.
left with nothing but busy bones.
Shout out to Cleveland. Anyway,
Shout out to Cleveland.
it's going to take you about 2 hours to walk back, but he literally just pulls up, opens the door, shoos you out of the carriage.
I wonder
Do
how
like the
strong he
redneck
is.
Move,
Would you
open
like
the
to
door and just slide?
basically? Would you like to make a check to see if you feel like he's strong or you're stronger
Yeah,
than him?
what would that be? An insight check?
Yeah, let's go insight check for that.
He doesn't have that fighter ability yet.
No, he doesn't.
Are you strong
That's
enough?
I'm pretty sure that's a battle master thing.
It is. It is a battle master.
It is. It's a battle master now.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, let me. Well, I
Battle
don't
master,
think
yeah.
I
Battle
don't think my
master fighter.
token's active.
Oh no.
So
Where? Hold on.
I can't roll anything.
Sorry. You should be able to now once this loads.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, my normal menu's gone, but I'll just roll it manually.
Let's see how your insight works.
Where can I find it manually? There it is. Insight. Oh. It's a -1, so I don't have high hopes.
13. This is a old hunchback man. He doesn't look super formidable.
Where is Gwen at this point?
I'm in Rhett's hair.
Am I aware that you're in Rhett's hair?
I don't think I would have tried to hide it. And that's where I've hung out before when I've been a spider, is in her hair.
It's Rhett's nest back there.
Yeah. If she's
I
got a
like-
bun, I'm definitely pretending to be a brooch, or like a clip.
I look at Rhett's
Well, I am
hair
now.
and go,
Oh shit, we just lost Perry. What do
"Oh,
you do?
no." I just motion towards my head.
I'm like, yeah, cool.
What were you looking at when you were looking at the man to tell how feeble he was?
I was just looking at him in general, I suppose.
I'm gonna
Then I look at Rhett's hair where you are and point at my head.
and I'm gonna say into your head. Are you trying to tell me something? Because you can't tell me back this same way.
I just nod and then motion over at the old man.
You want me to climb in his hair?
I shake my head.
You want me to bite him?
Shrug.
Why? It is Cyrus we're talking about, right?
Yes.
My sweet
It is,
face.
Yes.
right? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to gauge Nick's hands to see how ready he is to fuck with us if if I do something too outrageous here.
If I bite him,
Oh, I'm ready
and
for
he's-
any kind of outrageous.
I'm saying this to Orpheus in his head because I'm still a spider. If I bite him and he swats at me, I will turn back into my normal form on top of him.
Ooh.
Orpheus just kind of thinks for a minute. Can you hear my thoughts at all? Nothing.
I can detect thoughts on you. No, I can't. I can't do that right now. Shit. I can't do anything. No, I cannot.
So
do
nothing.
thoughts.
Can't even get like the vibe of what I'm.
I can
thinking
try
about
to
doing.
roll
You can
insight.
roll an insight
Yeah.
check but I feel like it's going to be a low DC because he's basically telegraphing what he wants to do.
Because basically what
Advantage?
I'm thinking about is maybe reducing his forces by 1. But
It's gonna kill the driver.
I'm gonna picking up what you're putting down.
I'm basically broadcasting to you to ask the others if they think we can take him.
That might be a little much for just a, you know.
I would have to communicate that individually.
I was
also
thinking she
to
could
each
kind of
person.
get. I was thinking she could kind of get like
You're running out of time.
the surface feelings, but I don't think so.
You're running
I'm
out
gonna
of
So
time.
communicate
I
back
just-
to Orpheus and say,
I
I
just-
think, yeah, if we kill him, I think we're gonna bring down more anger on non-truce territory.
I just nod and just kind of like at ease.
I do the closest approximation to flipping the bird as a spider as I possibly can.
So,
I'm just sticking two little hands up.
as the last members of your party leave the coach, Cyrus slams the door, climbs up, doesn't say a word, and just fucking about faces. Takes the cart off, damn near gallop speed, back up the road.
How far away are we from the town at this point?
You all are right here. I'm gonna put Arnon where you are. You're right there. Valaki is where you are, actually, Orpheus. So you're a good 2-hour walk from Valaki in your dress clothes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and summon both of our swords just so we have something to protect ourselves with on the journey back.
Fantastic.
And then I hand Arnon his radiant sword.
Butch's unbelievable traveling troop.
Arnon, when
You're trying entirely too hard.
when Orpheus summons the sword and hands it back to
Okay,
you,
who votes for Sneaky Cheeks?
in the back of your head,
I'm not so sneaky anymore. I
Arnon,
think I'm kicked out of sneaky
Neither is
cheeks.
Elric.
That's 3 for Sneaky Cheeks.
Arnon,
Yeah, but also, I mean, like, Arnon, you have a bigger percentage than, you know, I mean, you can probably make the choice.
I know the wizard doesn't appreciate it, so I can't, in good conscience, vote for it.
All right, so then we're gonna go with
Thank you.
Arnon's Nefarious Adventure League.
as
Absolutely not.
Yes, we're going to go.
all right, reel it in.
Little-
As
Or no.
Orpheus summons the blades, hands you, Arnon, back the handle of the Sunblade. You hear in the back of your head, "Do not leave me again until he is slain. You have one job, and that is to take me to Strahd and plunge me into him."
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, that'll go on OneLeafans as well. Those
I'm not sure
natural
who's
one
talking to me now.
Oh my god.
It came out of my mouth, and I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't stop it.
That's what she said.
Oh my
It
God,
has not been
phrasing.
mainly me tonight, so.
Phrasing. Oh my god, phrasing.
Well, I work for a lightsaber now?
Yep.
Fuck.
Have you
Can I
told
think
us
to this
anything
thing?
about that?
Nope.
Can I think to it? Like, think back at it?
You can try.
I'm gonna think. Yeah, you're a tool. I don't work for you.
Make a wisdom save.
Oh no.
These are always go well.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a 20, and it's dirt.
Wow.
Natty
You
light.
hear in your head, My job, my reason for being is to destroy Strahd. You are my vessel to make that happen.
You know, right now you're my tool, so shut the fuck up. We'll get to it.
Make another wisdom save.
And he's saying this out loud, right? We can't hear the sword, but we can hear him yelling at his sword.
No, he
right?
said he was thinking it.
Aw, damn.
You just know that I'm gonna roll poorly at disadvantage.
Can we see what Arnon's doing right now? Is he just staring at the sword?
14.
Like
I'm thinking really hard at it.
thinking, squinting. There's like a vein popping out of his forehead.
Arnon, you
Oh, no.
feel this splitting pain in your head as you take 13 psychic damage.
Dang.
Watch who you speak to. I give you the power to end him. I will, if you continue, I will end you after you
Just
end
put you
him.
back in the dirt.
Are you saying that? Make another wisdom save.
He's gonna
Keep it-
fucking
keep it
pass
rolling.
out, and we're gonna have no idea why.
And then he immediately chooses the
times.
next person that picks up the sword.
Arnon's a stubborn son of a
Bit
bitch. He doesn't like the sword telling him what to do.
Oh no.
It's doing 4d6
Wow.
damage. Stop fucking arguing.
17
it
more
up
points
now.
of psychic damage.
Can I drop it?
You can make a wisdom check to see if you can drop it. You are the tool.
Ability
Arnon's-
check?
Make a wisdom saving throw to see if you can
See,
drop the
I
sword.
have a
Arnon's gonna
spell-
get KO'd just talking to his sword.
Your grip, you are willing yourself,
I can't.
and you cannot release this sword. You
I have a spell
are my.
that could give
You
him
don't know what's
advantage
going on.
this.
You have no idea what's
don't.
going on.
I
Can we see this? Can we see him writhing in pain?
All you see
and-
is Arnon. It looks like Arnon's got a headache.
I'm gonna
And of course-
ask.
Out of
Blood coming
character,
out- blood
remember,
coming out the
I'm,
nose?
I'm still bonded with the sword, so
Doesn't
I can
matter.
still summon it.
Doesn't matter. You can't. You have no idea that it's the sword or anything.
But you could. He could summon it if he wanted to be real.
I'm just saying, in general,
shiesty.
that's a possibility.
But you would have no reason to want to do that
Right now. Yeah.
currently.
Mhm.
You are the tool. You will take me. You will take me to Strahd. And you will plunge my blade into his chest.
Better phrasing that time. Sword. I'm gonna
Know
need some
your
armor.
place. Know your place.
What's this little fucking...
I think the sword is slowly becoming Nick talking to his brother.
You always do this!
I think we've made a huge mistake.
Stop hurting yourself. Stop hurting yourself. Stop hurting yourself. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
It's a lot of back talk damage you've already taken.
Back talk damage.
Is that 30 so far?
Wow.
Yeah.
Might want to ask Butch for some Tylenol.
If I see Arnon wigging out and holding his head, I'm gonna ask him if he's okay. Oh, actually, are we back at the church?
No, you have a
No.
2-hour walk to get
Yeah, we got a
back to
2-hour walk.
Velaki.
Where did the sword come from?
I'm bonded to him.
So you just brought the
I s-
sword back?
Down
Yeah.
by the river.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
I I summoned them so we'd have some kind of weapon on us. It was our last resort if we got in a fight in the castle. I can summon 2 weapons, so I summoned my sword and his sword, and then I gave him his sword.
Can I start walking back towards the town?
Sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna start walking back towards the town. It doesn't have shit to say about me going the other way.
Well, while you're holding your head, I'll just ask, are you all right, Arnon?
You get the feeling that it wasn't so much where you were going so much as the attitude you were giving to the sword. That was causing
Yeah,
Talk damage.
it's my tone. It's always my tone.
It's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it.
Yeah.
This is for the wedgie you gave me in 3rd grade. Roll damage.
And you roll initiative.
Say Nikolai Ranger one more motherfucking time.
All right, so as Arnon starts walking the long walk towards Valaki, are you all following?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, someone roll me a d20.
I'll do it. Let's see how we do. Middle of the road, 10.
So you guys walk for a little while. This should be interesting. Roll me a d6, Butch.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh no.
Maybe it's the D6 handmaidens bringing us fruit.
Don't roll the white dragon number.
Which number was that?
2.
We're gonna
Oh no.
we're gonna find out.
Just dropped a deuce.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Wait, if that's a deuce, what are 4 through 6?
Double deuce.
It's
I
just
know that
more
one.
and more with each one.
Yep.
In Arnon's Nefarious Adventure League, we're always dropping deuces.
No, you know what? I'm gonna ask Calliope for a transfer.
You all walk for
Sneaky
About-
Cheeks is sounding better and better, isn't it?
you all walk for about an hour or so before. God damn it! Everybody, make me a perception check.
Ooh.
A 27 for Arnon.
Which with a
29
15.
for Rhett.
16 for Orpheus.
17 for Gwen.
Oh, yes.
It's nat 20 for the same number that Arnon got.
Where is it? Shit. Sorry, I'm having trouble finding shit in here. So, all of those were fantastic. There it is. So you walk for about an hour or so, walking through the woods, when all of a sudden, a few of you hear crunching of underbrush coming from just off the trail. You start slowing your pace slightly when you start hearing a low growling noise coming from the tree lines around you. Gwen, you've clearly reverted back from spider form at this point.
I think I would have done it intentionally whenever he brought the weapons.
And as you look up, Rhett, Elric, and Arnon, you see on both sides of the road ahead of you, you see glowing eyes in the underbrush. 2 sets, one on your right, one on your left. You hear a low growl happen as you look at them.
Legally distinct.
Shit.
Are any of you doing anything?
How dark is it right now?
I mean, it's always Twilight-esque here. But walking through the forest here, it's fairly dark. The canopy covers what little light is coming through, so.
Yeah, I'm reaching for the shield and weapon I don't have on my person.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Currently, the only
yeah.
people who have swords are Orpheus and Arnon.
I think I'm gonna summon my Shadow Blade.
Can we?
I activated my sword.
Can I do anything?
What would you like to try and do?
I mean, I can't cast anything, can I?
It depends if it has a material component or not.
I'm looking.
Well, as you're
I have to check that spell list.
as you're
So
looking,
you could do cure wounds, poison spray, chill touch, guidance.
you see
healing
these
word.
2 large dire wolves emerge from the tree line. And with that, I would like you all, maybe,
And
to roll initiative for me.
I've got
So we can only use cantrips right now.
You can use something that doesn't have a material component to it.
So on D&D Beyond, if you're on your spell list, in the notes column, if it's got an M, you can't use it. But if it has a V and an S and no M, you can do those.
Word. Okay, cool.
I've got a game question as a rookie here.
Yeah.
Since I got the Warcaster feat, it
Yeah.
lets me perform my spells without having the thing in hand. Does that mean I'm okay without the materials on my person at all?
Hold on. I think you still need a focus. Let me check here real quick. Warcaster. You can react, making an opportunity attack to cast. You can perform perform the semantic components of a spell when you have a weapon or shield in both hands. So yeah, you still need the material components.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
My initiative should be 12. Not that it matters.
All right. Oh, you guys are racing to the bottom here.
Yes.
Yeah, looks like it.
Sounds like a good team name.
All right, 2, 3. All right, Rhett, we still need your
No, that's
initiative.
the slogan for
Oh, I thought- I'm
Arden's
so sorry.
Nefarious Adventure League.
Right, got it.
I was reading through my
Fantastic.
character sheet
No
so
worries.
intently. I'm so sorry.
No worries, Arnon. We're starting with you.
Here at Arden's Nefarious Adventure League, we're always
Racing
for
to the bottom.
Anal.
Jumping up.
Good old anal.
Oh, wait.
we
I
have
guess,
a
yeah, hold
battle
on.
map?
Sorry, I forgot to activate it. My bad.
Okay.
Actually, this one
bonus
would be right
action,
about
I'm going
here.
to activate my Crimson Right on my lightsaber.
You're gonna singe your hand.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, nice. That's the time to roll one.
All right. I'm gonna go over to this one and hit it twice.
Go for it.
Oh shit! Wow, that's a lot of. My only option is advantage.
Click on it.
That'll-
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's the same thing. Click on advantage, but then you should
Okay.
be able to hit regular.
Yeah. Just a
13 misses.
All right,
You
second hit.
swing down and it just dodges out of the way.
Does an 18 hit?
18 will hit, yes.
Okay.
Whew. Nice.
And did that put the Crimson Right?
No, that's just slashing and
Yeah, it
radiant.
did.
Oh, it did?
But it didn't do the
No, that's just slashing and radiant. Oh no, it has lightning on it too.
lightning. Yeah. Wait, what it shouldn't have. What the fuck? Okay, I guess that's right.
Radiant?
2 + 2 + 5
1d8.
plus Crimson Right.
When the- Instead of slashing damage when you hit it. Okay, yeah. That's right. Because it switches from slashing to radiant. Fantastic. All right. Anything?
Okay, the extra 1d8s for undead. All right.
Yeah. All right. Anything else for you?
That's all I got. That's
All
all I
right. Gwen brings us to you.
I am going to cast Blight on this one. On this one?
On which one?
The one above Elric.
Blight has no material components?
Nope, just V and S.
Jesus. Nice.
So Constitution saving throw. I think it's a DC 9.
Go ahead and roll. Did you target him?
I did.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage, because then it'll give me the option to roll a... Jesus!
Oh, Blight.
DC 17. Sorry.
Oh, it didn't give
thought
me
you were
the
casting
pop-up.
Blight.
Constitution saving throw?
That's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, that is a 9? Ooh, yeah, so explain to me what Blight looks like.
So it's another. You just kind of see Gwen make kind of a quick, sharp gesture, and you see kind of the air ripple, and then just fluorescent spores start swirling around the wolf.
Nice.
And like attaching to its flashing lights.
And, yeah,
sizzling a little.
And that one's looking pretty hurt already.
Almost like rapid decay.
Yeah. Anything else for you?
No.
All right, that's going to leave us to... Oops, no, not dead. It's going to leave us to
Why
its
not?
turn. The one that you just completely hurt. It's got It's going to run around here. 5, 10, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Whoa, not on top of you. It's going to come right around there to you,
Great.
since you just heard it. And it is going to make one bite attack towards you, Gwen.
Okay.
Ooh, shit, that's 24.
Crap, I don't have anything
For-
to intercept.
8 damage towards you.
When it runs up on me, can I use my reaction to hit it with Halo Spores?
I believe so. You also need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Alright, well, there's Halo Spores. Should be a 1d6,
Yep.
but it's a con save.
It's a con save.
Hey, Nick,
Yeah.
can I use my interception with my arm and just take the damage?
19?
19. All right. Yeah, you make it. You're not knocked prone. You want to, so, and that's a 17 on the save, so, or a 19 on the Constitution save. So you want to use your interception and just have the wolf bite your arm instead of biting Gwen?
Well, the idea would be instead of deflecting that damage, I would take that damage instead. Because I don't have.
Sure.
Like, interception requires.
Yeah, I'll let it happen.
All right.
If you want to
When
take.
the-
So yeah, you would take the 8 damage, and Gwen, you would not have taken it.
Well, it depends on what I roll,
Oh yeah.
I think.
When the
Did it-
wolf was running around us, did it generate any opportunity attacks?
No, because it has a far enough run speed that it
Are
ran
you serious?
at a
It's-
large.
Now I have to remember my
arc.
freaking formula because the screen scrolled up so far I can't actually. Okay, it does D10 plus proficiency bonus. All right, what's our proficiency bonus at this point?
It's at the top of your character sheet. Proficiency is 4. So
Well, I can't get to the top of my character sheet.
okay,
because the
so
screen rolled up.
that would have been 9. So yeah,
9.
you would take all of the damage.
That's my reaction.
All right, fantastic. On that brings us to Orpheus. It's your turn. Hey, Emery,
I'll,
the turn markers have gone away. The little circles around everybody. Just heads up.
Yep.
Yeah, I think most of us are having menu issues right now.
All right, Orpheus, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move up next to this one right next to me,
Mm-hmm.
and let's see here, which one makes more sense? I guess we don't want him to move much, so I'll use Booming Blade on him.
No, you won't because you don't have material components.
Is it my sword the component?
No.
It's just a
Is it?
weapon.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep, you're right.
It's a melee weapon.
Yep, you are correct.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
You're correct, sir.
You are correct. Ooh. With a 10, you're going to miss.
Well, that's just disappointing. All right, well, I'll use my bonus action to attack him again.
Go for it.
It's telling me I'm using my reaction, but not sure why. Yeah, for some reason the game thinks I'm reacting right now, rather than using my sword.
That's weird. The fuck, man? Can you just go into your inventory and hit? Yeah,
I mean, I can just force it through. Yeah,
that works.
20. Natural 20.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Nice, Chris.
All right.
And
15.
that is enough. As you slice into this thing and it just collapses on the ground in front of you. Anything else for you?
Nope, that'll end my turn.
All right, Rhett, it's your turn.
All right. I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on the boy that is left.
Okay.
And then, I guess I should do it. Oh. Never mind. There we go. Sorry.
What? Your
Crap.
Your
there it
character
is.
sheet is different. All right, cool.
And then I'm going to throw some hand axes at that foot.
You don't have hand axes.
Oh. Okay, hold on. So since that was a cantrip, okay, dang. Wait.
That was not a leveled
No.
spell, or that was a leveled spell, but I can let you redact that if you would like, since you forgot you don't have your shit with you.
Or, what is the current attitude of how's the wolf doing? Is it pissed? Is it like
Oh, it's pissed.
submissive?
No,
Okay.
it's pissed.
Got it.
All right, so we'll just say you did not do Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to change
No worries.
my whole I'm gonna cast damn it. No, I'm not. JK. Sorry. Well, if I use just my hands, can't I try to hit it 3 times if I walk over there?
I mean, you just want to punch it 3 times?
Yeah, unarmed strike because I could do it 3 times. 'cause
I
get
mean,
an extra-
yes.
Or no, twice, right?
Well, technically 3 times, because you have 2 attacks with your main action, and then your 2-weapon fighting. You can punch it a 3rd time if you would like.
Yeah, can I just punch the shit out of this gyro?
Sure,
Oh my
go
gosh.
for it. Absolutely, I love it.
Great, I'm gonna punch the shit out of this. Can I give myself bardic inspiration? Do I need that? Yes,
No,
maybe.
I mean, okay. So you could bardically inspire yourself, but that's your bonus action. So that would only give you 2
Okay,
hits.
no. I'm just gonna go for it.
Go for it.
I don't know how to unarmed strike. I have all my other stuff. I have no idea how to just straight punch.
Go to your inventory and just go unarmed. There should be a thing that just says unarmed strike.
That's the sad news. That's exactly where I am, and it's not here.
Are you? Oh shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
Because I have it open.
Do you have the character sheet open?
No.
Yeah, pop up your character sheet, go to inventory, and then right at the top there's a thing that says weapons, and the very top is unarmed strike.
Oh, word.
Then just hover over the little picture of the fist. Yep, you got it.
Attack first.
Yeah, hit attack. What the Yeah, first one misses. I love this boxing out of fucking that. That hits. That fucking hits.
Yeah,
Second
it
one
does.
hits.
Okay.
Add your ranger damage. Because you've got like a D6 from your Hunter's Mark and a D6 from...
No, she canceled the Hunter's Mark.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Wait,
I
why
mean,
did
she
it...
still gets a
I
D6
clicked
from
for
you.
it to do damage, and did it roll? It's not showing for me.
No, it didn't. Hold on. Equal to 1 plus your strength modifier, so you do 0 damage with a punch.
No!
It says a minimum of 1.
Yeah,
I
it's a
believe.
minimum of 1.
Yeah, minimum 1 plus...
You do 1 damage, but you can roll your Elton spit if you want.
Elton damage.
Yeah, but don't I get one more hit for myself? That was
Yeah.
only 2.
Yeah, you still get one
and
more
then,
hit.
And then Elton, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you would add Elton to your hit that you land, but yes.
Wait, why is it? It's asked me to use my reaction. No.
It's weird right now. I don't know why it's doing that.
Buh. Okay, well, so I just say yes? Yeah, okay, I guess that's the only...
That'll hit too. So yeah, you just come up here, and yeah, go ahead and roll your d6. Nice. And what kind of damage is Elton doing?
Acid. He's
Acid.
usually doing acid.
You all just
That wasn't on purpose.
acid.
But he's usually... Hey, guys, he's usually doing acid. So.
Yeah, you all see just Rhett come up here bare-fisted, just fucking swing at this wolf who ducks under it, and then she fucking like Rocky Marciano's just like whack, whack, and right at the when the second fist comes to attack, you see or to land, you see Elton just like lob this glob of acid right on her fist that starts burning into the side of this wolf's face. It's fantastic. Anything else for you?
Acid face. No, I'm all set.
All right,
All set.
Butch, it's your turn.
I think this might be the first time I'm casting the spell. I hit E to get to my spells. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-bum. A guiding bolt of deadly moonlight. Oh, wait, let me target the thing. All right, here we go. Guiding bolt, 4th level spell, slot, cast spell. Now do I have to click on a thing to roll? Oh, it has to make a savings throw?
No,
What does
it
it
should
do?
be a spell attack. So click on, it says advantage right there, but just click on that and roll normal.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll your
can't-
damage.
See if I can actually reach it. Because everything jumped up real far. Damage. Normal.
Shit.
I can't read those dice.
19.
19
How-
radiant damage.
How do you want to fucking do this?
Motes of silver moonlight stream forth from Butch's extended arm. They surround the beast, and the radiant damage reduces it to ashes.
You just see, the rest of you just see this beam of solid moonlight just ram into this thing as its flesh just kind of burns away and it's left as a pile of ash.
Impressive, Butch.
Butch does not respond.
He's just kicking some ash.
Kicking some
I saw you
ash.
kicking some ash over there.
I'm really tired.
Did
of
you
being
just
the shadow
punch-
spell.
Did you just punch a wolf in the face?
And somehow, no one knows why, including myself, I pull out a cigarette and I light it and I say nothing. It's smoking a cigarette. But no one, including myself, knew that I had.
The best part is she doesn't watch Critical Role.
I don't. That's true.
At least she didn't say ash holes.
But yeah, it's or it was just just continue.
All right, so
Buttons.
And I'm wiping like blood and dirt and shit off my hands, like on my dress.
love it. Oh yeah, because you all are in your fancy garb too.
Yeah. My beautiful royal purple dress. Now it's even prettier with all the blood and dirt.
Now,
We should probably.
what were you saying?
I was just gonna say we should probably start getting back to town before we get attacked again.
Is that what you all are deciding to do?
Yeah.
All right. As you
Best
continue,
not to stick around.
as you continue back, you make your walk for about another hour or so before you start. You reach the gates of Valaki. You notice it's quiet. Maybe a little too quiet. You enter. You do see the guards standing there, and they open the gates, and let you in. You walk. Where are you headed?
Church, wherever we left the ship.
Church. Okay.
Yep.
And
You
my
make
mouse.
you make your way back to the church, and everything seems more or less how you left it. You walk in, you see the father and Irina standing there. They greet you. Glad to see you made it back.
Everyone here okay?
It's been relatively uneventful.
I'm gonna ask Irina, do you still have what I gave you before we left?
And she says, she just kind of smiles and pulls out Miss Swiss.
I'm gonna gingerly take her back in her little box, and then I'm gonna turn around to Arden and hand her back.
I'm going to take her and I'm going to go sit in the corner.
Okay, guys. I have an idea of how we can lure Strahd out of his castle. But I don't know, Rhett. This seems like something you might have more experience with, given your background. We have read details from his journal, diary, whatever, right? What if we start spreading those, telling those stories and spreading those rumors? I mean, they're true, so that the land knows his true past. That might be enough to get him to come out and come after us and not be on his home territory. Because I'm sure he has powerful magics in his castle or whatever. I don't want to have to deal with that.
Well,
think
we know.
that-
Sorry.
I think that spreading the word around the pubs we inevitably go to, and perhaps writing some songs about our journeys thus far. Certainly not out of the realm of possibility.
Well, we know he definitely wants something we already have. So surely he would come for it. He wants one of us to replace him.
I think
all
we know which
that
one.
No one's, yeah.
And if we make it clear that we have dealt with the woman who raised him, and we have these artifacts, he may come after us too. I just
Surely.
really don't want to have to fight him in his castle.
Surely he already knows. Seems to know everything else about us.
Well, maybe we can start a revolution or do our best, or I don't know, something.
We should probably get our gear.
So maybe we could stand watch outside the castle in the woods and wait for them to come out one by one and maybe take them off.
That sounds good. Hey, Nick, can we put our gear back on with a cutscene, please?
Sure.
Doodly-oop, doodly-oop,
About 10,
Thank
15,
you.
10, 15 minutes later, and you're all geared up again.
Now that's what I call a sticky situation.
Molasses.
If Strahd isn't a fool, he's never coming out of that castle. And neither are his men.
Doesn't
Well-
he come out to feed? Isn't Irina proof of that?
Mm-hmm.
Strahd has never been one
The-
to stay behind his walls. He thinks he's untouchable. He makes regular visits to the castle, or outside of the castle, to the village of Barovia, as well as throughout the lands of Barovia.
Where is he commonly found?
Usually in the village of Barovia, but sometimes might run across him on the open road, but those are chance encounters.
What about the other vampires that live in the castle?
The other vampires, I'm not so sure about. His harem, as it were, tend to stay secluded in the castle. His generals, or his lieutenants, his inquisitors, as they were, they come out when they're needed. But Strahd himself likes to wander. He makes his way around town. He does not like being stuck inside his castle. He believes he's untouchable, so he doesn't fear anyone in any of the villages. Specifically not in Barovia.
Well, we know he's capable of teleportation. The way him and his generals left that room.
Hmm.
Don't know his range, though.
We just wait patiently in the woods until one of them comes out alone, and then follow him out of the sight of the castle and take care of him.
Out of character, Arnon still hasn't told us the sword talks to him, right?
Correct.
He's never going to tell us.
Still keeping that secret.
I mean, I can make a magic
yeah.
circle that he could not escape from, but it takes a full minute to cast, and it takes at least 100 gold pieces of silver and iron, or holy water. So that would have to be a trap, but it would prevent him from leaving. The creature can only leave this. Well, I guess no. If the creature tries to use teleportation to escape, it must succeed on a successful charisma saving throw. Okay, so it makes it difficult for him to teleport away.
We'd need a very enticing lure.
Which specifically does not look at the woman in the room. He looks away from her, from Irina. Is it Irina?
Mm-hmm.
Ukraina?
I look at the father. Are his lieutenants commonly found anywhere?
It's
Ideally separate from Strahd.
usually when you see them, they are not. It is not a good. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm a little shaken up from all of this excitement here. Usually they are. The only times you see them are when they are enacting his justice. They do not typically make their way just aimlessly about unless they have a target that they are after. And
Enacting his justice.
typically by the time you see them, they've already have their target in their sights.
What kind of justice goes punished?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. What do you mean enacting his justice?
Anyone who crosses Strahd, they are his chief enforcers, so to speak.
how do you cross Strahd? Speak out against him?
That's one way.
Break all of his mirrors?
I would assume that vandalizing his property would probably put you in his sights, yes?
It would.
Orcus just
wouldn't
kind
it?
of looks around, doesn't make eye contact with anybody. Kind of looks at the rafters.
Elric totally doesn't stare daggers into Orpheus's face.
Which says, well, maybe we do have human bait after all.
I welcome any attempt. Come at me.
Figure out how to
So hoping
wow
you'd use
shape
Scott's
into
favorite
multiple
word after that.
spiders.
Bro.
Come at me, bro.
Oy vey.
I don't know if Strahd would go for. Oh, right. Vengeance, not supper.
So we should try to lure him out with acts of vandalism, kidnapping. Does he have any agents like tax collectors he sends around that we could like kidnap?
I mean, occasionally his servants, either Cyrus or Rahadin, are come across to spread his word as well as collect any taxes or anything for Strahd himself.
We should have killed the stagecoach driver while we had the chance.
Wait for him coming out and we could write slurs against Strahd and bad grammar on the walls.
Oh, we could use proper grammar. It's okay.
But then it's not a Monty Python reference.
All right. Well, how about bad spelling?
Yeah, we could write for a good time in the outhouses. I like the way
Yeah.
this lady thinks.
Mm-hmm.
I think his number is what, 8675309.
I got your number.
Strahd, I've got your number.
Well, we have the battery to the house. That could certainly cause quite a stir.
We just string up his grandma's corpse.
That's actually not a terrible idea.
Let's maybe
It's
find a way to do
midnight
that.
dark.
Let's do that away from the townsfolk.
Let's
Do you
just
have
go
an
back to
animated
where she
object?
is.
She's an object now, right?
I
have
am
Weekend at
not-
Bernie's.
I am not going to animate the undead corpse that we left way behind at this point.
I have animate dead,
Weekend at
Armin.
Baba Yaga's.
Yeah, I have animate dead.
Can we please not animate that dead?
Okay, here's a thought, Arnon. We go there.
Can't say
right? We animate dead. I just got that. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Here's an idea for you. We go there. We animate her corpse, get his attention, right? And then I wild shape into a horse, and we ride off back to the rest of the party. Butch doesn't have to see us animate dead. We pull Strahd into a trap.
I'm right here. I can hear this plan.
Yeah, I'm. You are hearing me tell you that I'm trying to make sure that you don't have to see our shenanigans.
But I know you're
But
going
then
to
we get
be
back.
doing it.
No,
Wait, I got a
thought it would
lightsaber.
work.
This is not the plan you're hearing.
This is not the plan we're going to do.
Everything is okay.
Well, just saying, if we animate the house, cause a little havoc, surely at least one of the lieutenants will have to come address
We
this,
also
right?
still have an elephant we can use.
Well, I mean,
Our
it
elephant's
animated
back.
against us and nobody came.
In the middle of a swamp.
What? Can you steer it?
Well, we can all be inside it, so it can't attack us.
Maybe if you put the gem back in and you twist it, it'll be like. "Rrr."
I wonder how she made the house obedient to her. Hey, Elric, how does that work?
Are you talking about enchanting a moving house?
Yes, I would like you to make me a moving house.
You have one.
I mean,
it's on your back.
us, a moving house.
Oh my
I- Pimp our ride, Elric.
Give me just a moment.
Gotta take longer than that.
I am going to take a look here. Da, 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 da. And
As Elric flips through his book of magic stuffs.
looking at the finer points of animated objects, I think I can technically do that.
You can animate
Cool.
a house.
If it's huge size,
It's not huge size.
is it bigger than
It
huge?
would be considered. I'm pretty sure a house would be considered gargantuan.
Yeah, but with the mana battery, what does that do?
Huge.
Nick so doesn't want to have to figure this out. He's-
I mean, yeah,
The-
that. I mean,
Just
he would have to
because-
figure it out pretty quick.
Just because D&D doesn't have any fecal combat rules.
Well, we could certainly spread rumors that Baba Yaga's
Yep.
turned against Strahd with our propaganda campaign that Butch was referring to earlier.
Can we not?
Yeah.
just
And then we
be
could
like
animate the
Strahd
house,
and
make it belligerent.
Yeah, huge
just-
is 15 foot by 15 foot.
Strahd-zy.
The
You
house is bigger
killed
than that?
Your
Yeah.
mom. Love, sneaky cheeks. And then I'll fly it to the castle as a raven, and drop it in
Okay.
the courtyard, and then I'll do one of these with my feathers. Fly away.
Does anybody have disguise self?
I have the hat of
We have the
disguise.
hat.
Because we got a corpse of his mom.
Mm-hmm.
Put on
Okay,
the
Gwen.
hat, dress up as him, you know.
I
No,
think
we have
and
the
have him
makeup too,
perform
right?
lewd acts on the corpse in the middle of the town square.
I think the goddess might be forgiving
I mean, that would
Animating. animating the corpse if it did a singing and dancing act. Is that possible?
I mean, I can instruct it to do so. I also souls are not involved in this. This is just
And
mycelium making the muscles twitch.
and I really like Arden's idea. Perhaps
The
Red
lewd acts.
could be
That
The-
might
the
cross
double
a line for me.
of the corpse.
I think I found
So
the
it'll be
line.
like a double act.
Like a chorus line.
Like a chorus line. Elric, can you learn the spell Disguise Self by studying the hat? Is that a thing wizards can do?
I already have that spell.
So you... Oh, well, this is perfect then. We could have 3 of us singing and dancing in a chorus line. So we just need to come up with lyrics of a song that an undead zombie can sing,
I should have smashed more
besmirching the
mirrors.
name of Strahd.
Not sure how you could have done that. You smashed quite a few.
Of course, I don't know if he's even going to care about a corpse. I don't know.
As
He's
you all
probably
s-
got a dark heart.
As you all stand around and have this conversation about your next moves.
It's like, this is a church. Get out of the church.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you people?
That's where we'll call it for the night. So, we will be back here next Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Time to see what devious yet ridiculous plan these 6 bumblefucks figure out where to go or what to do.
AKA Arnin's the Fairies
Expensive.
Adventure League.
No, that is not
Banal.
the name that we have.
New
Hold
team
on.
name.
So-
I
6
vote
Bumblefucks.
for Anal. I like Anal.
Did you say 6 chuckle fucks?
Bumblefucks.
Yes.
Bumblefuck.
Bumble
I like
fucks.
both of them.
We're making friends.
We're trying to get sponsored by a company that isn't OnlyFans.
One
Maybe
we
Wait, your
fans.
solution to that bumble?
That was natural
I checked
one
out
we
for a few
fans.
seconds.
Hey, speak for yourself.
So, thank you all for joining us for whatever the
Hey,
hell
we
this
got, We got a
was.
subscriber.
We did
on
get a-
YouTube while
yeah.
we were going.
Happened.
Thanks for that.
345, guys.
Thanks,
if you're watching
guys.
and you haven't hit subscribe, go ahead and do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thank you all for joining us. We will be here again next Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Time for the next installment. And then again, next Friday, September 1st, for our one shot where we're all sitting around an actual table in the same room rolling real dice
And
trying to
drinking.
and drinking and trying to figure out who the hell you actually are.
Every time we
I
regain a
drink
memory,
to
we take a
forget,
shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I drink to forget.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Just
Then
to-
by the
Hot.
end, as
Just
we know
hot.
our identities,
Just to
still
reiterate
have to
for
fight
those
the alcohol.
who may not have been
We
here at
will
the
forget
beginning.
everything else.
Just to reiterate,
Yes.
for those who may not have been here at the beginning, next Friday, September 1st, we are running a one shot while we all sit around an actual table. Technically 3 tables, but who's counting? In person in the same room.
You?
Yeah, but clearly. We're playing a game, a one shot that I built off of a meme that I saw, dubbed Amnesia, where each one of them will sit down with a blank character sheet, no information about who or what they are. And through roles and clues and context clues and interactions, they will slowly fill out that character sheet to figure out exactly who they are, what their name is, what their class is, what their spells, abilities, weapons, armor that they may or may not have to find, even what level they are. Because they will start with a picture and nothing else. And hopefully by the end of the night, they'll all know who they are again and why they're there. And may or may not die, but we'll see what happens. So,
First one shot I run is going to be 2 human female bards sitting across from a tabaxi and who's eating a salad, yelling at them.
I mean,
no, we're not.
I
We're
hope
totally
that's a
not doing
promise.
that.
That's
I hope that's a
you
promise
actually-
because that
that's my
sounds
main
amazing.
one shot.
Let's do it.
so
Let's do it.
Thank
And
you.
there's somebody
tart.
looking at a woman walking by and going,
It's a new start.
Anus tart.
So, thank you all for
Oh,
joining
no.
us, and we will.
FYI, Perry's favorite meme.
Yeah. We will.
It was.
Okay. Let's reel it in. We got like 2 seconds left. Come on. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you on Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern here at youtube.com/@thosenaturalones, twitch.tv/thosenaturalones, Kick, and Trovo live every Tuesday, 8:30. We'll see you next week. There it is.
Memory.
Where we will hopefully have a plan for dealing with all of the natural ones that we're going to end up having to roll.
Fantastic. All right. We will see you all next week. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic evening.